Hi everybody, I am back with my second story time. Well, hopefully this was a story. I think this was actually going to be a story time. My last one wasn't a story time. It was just kind of like a conversation. Whatever. But this one is actually going to be a story time. This is the time I actually licked the groceries. And this is this is real shit. Okay, so if you want to know this story time about me licking the groceries, figuring out what the gooch is, and how I did it, stay tuned and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe yet again. Help this channel grow. We're on the verge of going to 200 subscribers. I am fighting for these 200 subscribers. So you out there who is watching this video right now, just hit the subscribe button and help this channel get to 200. I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep putting out content until I get to my 1,000 subscribers. I am going to keep on because I know we're a family over here and we're going to get there. We're going to get there. And with your help, we can do it. So if you guys interested in this story time, stay tuned and let's get right into it. Okay, so the first time I ever licked the gooch and the booty, right? Oh gosh, a lot of these experiences I had it with my husband in my younger days. Back then, he was considered my baby father, but whatever. But a lot of these experiences I did have with him, right? So I was in this mind frame. I forgot. I was in my late 20s or early 20s. I was in my 20s for sure. And I was insisting on getting to his booty. I just was. I was insisting on getting to his booty. And so I didn't tell him what I was trying to do. It was just, I knew him well enough to know what I can and couldn't do to him, right? So the booty is always like off limits to most men, period. But when you have someone as close as me and my husband have been all these past years, the trust level is a little bit different. So I can get away with a lot of things because I've been with him so long and he trusts me when it comes to that sense of, his sexual whatever desires and stuff. And I'm pretty open and non-judgmental when it comes to that because I view sex as a place of, you can let your hair down and do whatever you want and fulfill your fantasies when it comes to that kind of stuff. But you have to build trust with the person so the person knows that they're not going to be judged. Whatever it is that they want, they can request. They just have to be able to trust you enough to do it. So that person doesn't feel that they need to go to a prostitute or go to somebody else who's less judgmental and be like, oh, I cannot believe that's what you want me to do. If they feels like that, then they won't actually tell you what it is that they want. And they will be watching in porn. They'll express it with another female. They'll do it with another female. They just won't do it with you because you're too judgmental. So when it comes to sex, for me, I'm not judgmental at all. Whatever it is that you want to do, shit, we can try it. Let's do it, okay? But so this wasn't his thing. He didn't ask for me to do it. I just was insisting on that this is something that I wanted to do. It surely is. I'm like, why am I lashing? So the stupid lash about to come on. But so when I was giving him head, this is how I did it, right? So when I was giving him head, I used to give him head like while he was laying down on the bed, and I was like laying down on my stomach, and then I'll be giving him head or whatever. And so it took me a while. It took me several months to get to his butt. so I just kind of like start lowering, like going down, like I did. I just started kind of moving down. So when I'm giving him oral sex, I'm playing with his balls, right? I'm playing with his balls and oral sex. I don't really get the gist of why are we playing with the balls anyway. That has never really been my thing. I feel like I'm juggling. Like I'm like this. Like like I don't like, do you guys even have any sensation in that thing? I'm like, I don't know. But some men like them to be licked. Some people don't like them at all. My baby father is one. He can really care less if you messing with his balls. Like, he don't really care. I'm like, so I was just playing with them. I'm moving down. I'm trying to suck on them. I hate the texture of balls. I hate them when you suck on them. It kind of like pulls out. Like I don't like the texture of the balls. I can move past them. I don't need to touch them. I don't need to do anything. But during this time, I was insisting on getting to the butt. So anything that I needed to do to go down farther, I was going to do it. Even that means lick on the balls. So when he feels I'm getting a little bit too far past the balls, he'll move me back up. So this took me about a month, right? Just to get to the balls. Now, a second month, I was able to get past the balls and get to the gooch, right? So I went lower to the second month. And the second month, I got right to that little skin in between. This is when I discovered something I didn't even know was there. I'm like, you didn't like this? I'm like, so I went back down. And then I don't even know if he knew that was something. I don't really know because I really never asked, right? And I don't know if anybody ever did it to him before, because we never talked about that, right? So I went down further, right, and got to the goose. And then he didn't say stop or anything. His reaction to what I was doing was more or less like the sensation was driving him nuts. So all of a sudden you saw his legs come. Like, I'm for real, people out there, because I know y'all going to start laughing and stuff. So you know how men, they have their legs out, you're sucking their whatever. But when you got to the gooch, you have to get to the gooch, right? So you just saw he lifted his legs up, and you really started seeing him lift his legs up so I could get to the gooch. So at this time, I'm really I'm going from the penis to the balls to the gooch. I'm going up and down this little strip. Like I'm going up and down this strip. And he's going crazy. He literally remember grabbing my head at one point in time. It was pushing me on the gooch, right? And I'm and I'm trying to suck it, right? Like I'm kissing the gooch, licking the gooch, whatever you want. I'm here to do it, right? So I discovered this. I'm like, okay, I see that he likes this, because now he's putting his legs up he's not telling me to stop. He's not pushing me away. He's not telling me, if you don't get your ass up, I'm gonna beat your ass. He ain't doing any of that. He let me do it. So this is when I realized I trust it. And then what I used to really do, this is how I made it official. I will always hit him with the guilt trip. Babe, I'm your girl. You should be able to do anything with me with no judgment. If you wanted me to eat your ass, all you have to do is tell me. I'm your girl. I'm supposed to make all your fantasies come true. Anything that you want, you should be able to tell me without being afraid to tell me. I'm your girl. I don't have no problem doing whatever it is that you want to do. I used to hit him with that all the time. And then he'd be like, for real, you're not going to tell nobody that I had my legs up in the air? No, of course I'm not going to tell anybody that you had your legs up in the air and I was licking on your gooch. I'm a fool. So I'm hoping that other video prior wasn't it didn't mess up, because sometimes my phone be tripping. I'm gonna be real mad if it did. But anywho, so the third month is when I finally got to his ass, right? So this month I went just like I normally do. I'm giving him head, and then I went to the balls, and then I went to the gooch, and then while his legs was up in the air, I would trickle right on down to his asshole. I got all the way down to the asshole. Now, it took me 3 months. It took me damn near all summer to accomplish this goal. But because I'm goal driven, I don't give up until I accomplish the goal, damn it. So I get to his asshole. And I think the first time when I did it, he wasn't sure how he felt, right? He was like, what is happening? But then you hit him with the line again. Baby, it's just me. It's okay. Do you like it? Do you want me to lick her? Do you want me to use your finger? What do you want? How do you want it? I'm like, so that's what you say to make them, trust you, And they were like, no, you don't gotta use your finger, no, just lick it. Eventually, because my baby daddy eat my groceries all the time. Like, that's his favorite thing to do. I don't know why he likes to eat the groceries, but he do. Like, my husband, trust me, my husband eat the groceries. My son walked in on us eating the groceries. My ass was in the air so much he was eating the groceries. I had no clothes on. My baby daddy, I don't think he even had any clothes on. He was just eating the groceries because he liked to eat my ass. I think I was watching something on my iPod with my ass up in the air, and then I just saw the light from the outside of my room, my kitchen, comes into my room. My son comes into the room and comes to get his laptop because it was on my floor and walks dead out. Me and my husband stops in the middle of the session like, what do we say? What do we do? Our child just saw his father eating his mother's asshole. So that's one of my husband's favorite things to do outside of giving me oral sex is eating groceries. Like, he just loved my ass. My ass is his favorite part of my body, and he just eats it like it's a snack. So go ahead if you like eating it, enjoy it. It really does anything for me. I shake it a little bit in his face, I move it around, I rotate it on his little face, whatever it is, go ahead. You like it, I love it. If you like it, it doesn't really do anything for me, but hey, do you? So back to him. When it comes to him, when I finally got to his ass and then he let me do it, I was like, yes. In my mind, I was like, yes, I finally got to his ass. But then he started liking it a little bit too much because now he's like he used to do with the gooch. Now he's pushing my face into his ass. Like, he was literally like, I think I've been a little bit too too open right now. I'm sorry, hubby. But this is what happened, though. I'm just straight up being honest. This is what happened. He literally started pushing my face into his butt. So that's what made me wonder, does this really feel good to a man? Because I heard that they have orgasms from their butthole, that if you put something in their butt and they can have orgasm like that. So, and from their prostate, that's what it's called, their prostate. So I'm like, maybe this really feels good to him because he had a prostate, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I need to ask the man. But really though, he really started liking it. And I used to do it to him all the time after that. When we were together, younger, I used to always eat his asshole. Like it was nothing anymore. Every time his asshole was in my face, his gooch was in my face, his dick was in my face. I was always eating the groceries after some point. It became normal to me because I'm a freak like that. So whatever. Judge me if you want. Judge him if you want. We still together. We're married now. What the fuck? So, no. I'm sorry, hubby. If he sees this, he's gonna kick my ass. But telling his business. But anyway. So I mean, it's not an easy task, ladies. If you guys decide that this is something that you guys want to do, that you guys want to eat the groceries, it's not easy. You have to really have, persistence, and you have to really go for it, and trust what you're doing is, you really got to go for it. And you can't be afraid to do it because they're going to bust you in your shit, a few times. You got to be okay with them busting in your shit. But once they get over busting you in your shit and seeing that they can trust you and all that, sorry about the eyelash. I don't give a crap. I'm almost done. But you will succeed, ladies. You will succeed. But know the guy that you're fucking with. If you're fucking with somebody in prison, don't fuck with their asshole. If you're fucking an uber thug ass guy who's from the streets, don't even really try it because they gonna bust you in your shit. You have to know the guy that you are fucking with. Some guys I wouldn't even try to do some shit like that with because I'm trying to live tomorrow. I'm trying to see tomorrow. My baby daddy's not that. My husband's not that kind of guy, as you guys probably already know. I'm like, so I knew there's certain things that I could do. You have to know the freak level of the person that you are fucking with. And me at that time in our early 20s, me and my husband's freak level was pretty much the same. we did anything. We was fucking on the side of a building if we wanted to, if we had a moment. Like, we was fucking anywhere. Like, we was doing anything and everything and fucking everywhere in our 20s. Like, we had sex was not our issue in our 20s. We fucked in front of people. We didn't give a fuck in our 20s. We was two whores who found each other, who got together, same sign, same sex drive. We fucked for hours if you wanted. Didn't give a fuck. Like, so, but that was it. That was my quick story time about the gooch and how I ended up licking the gooch, how I ended up finding the gooch and eating the groceries. I hope you find this video a little bit comical. I hope I entertained you a little bit. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I work hard on these. It takes a lot out of me to give you these every week, but I come up with a topic every week and I push them out to you guys so you guys can have something to watch that I can entertain you weekly. So I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys have subscribed. For those who have subscribed, thank you. Share my channel to the world out there. Share so people can be aware. Like it, please. Thumbs it up if you want. I will totally appreciate it if you do. And I will see you guys in the next one. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And follow me on my social media, Keisha Maurice Robinson, on Facebook and TikTok. And I'm almost at 10,000 on TikTok. And sleep is an LVAB on Instagram, okay? All right. That is my 2 story time. I will have them up premiering in July, and you'll be able to hear these videos and see these videos that's going to come up soon. So I thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I have some vlogs coming out. These are my story times, but I have some vlogs coming out very shortly, coming up very soon, and that will be premiered as well. So thank you again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, peeps.